Wait, fantasizing about what?
I was just about to ask. Is this related to the choking comment?
Yes.
Oh my god. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of It's Canon podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Caitlin.
I'm B.
I'm T.
And I'm June. We don't make the rules, just the commentary. It's a canned event and we can't interfere.
All right, so today we will be discussing Brimstone and parts of the book. So, spoiler warning, if you have not read Brimstone yet, then we highly recommend that you do so before watching this episode. Also, this episode may cover different themes that are more for adults. So if you have young listening ears around, we highly recommend you grab some headphones before tuning in on today's episode of It's Canon. This is actually a continuation of our previous episode where we started talking about Brimstone. So we highly recommend that you start with the last episode if you haven't watched it yet, but we will be continuing on with some of our fun segments and our ratings, and June has a beef list, so we're going to tackle that list today, too.
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
I'm more than
I'm
ready.
so ready.
I'm
definitely ready for her
this.
beef list.
I'm like,
I've been waiting for this.
who does June have beef with? I can't wait. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get started with that. June, what is this beef list going on? There's a
She's
costume.
got to get into character.
Oh, okay. We got a
Oh.
sweatband.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. She's ready.
It's
to
giving
fight.
like Mike. It's giving Lil Bow Wow.
Oh, wow. You just don't know.
Oh, wow.
Glows. You ready to for war?
I have a list. It includes 4 people. And all 4 of these people, I feel like, in the nicest way possible, they'd have to catch these hands. So, number 1, and I know I apologize in advance, T. Talladais. That man's catching hands. That man is catching hands.
Why?
Why? 2 reasons. 2 reasons especially. The first one, I feel like it was really selfish. It really fucked up for that man to have decided that he was going to end his life and not give anybody the opportunity to say goodbye or nothing.
Fair.
I
fair.
just feel like that.
He thought
that
he was doing
that-
the right thing.
I don't care. I don't care. If I feel like if we were friends, and then the next day you knew you were going to no longer be a part of the living, well, I guess quasi-living since he's a vampire, but you are no longer going to be on the same plane as me, and you didn't say anything, and I'm supposed to be okay with that. I feel like no.
And take others with you.
Well, I didn't care about that
He
part.
gave them
but-
the option.
Well, he didn't
of,
give
like,
himself the option,
living.
and that's where I would have been. Like, if you wanted to do that, cool. But I just feel like I should have been afforded the opportunity to say my goodbyes, and that's reason 1. Reason 2 is because related to the same thing. Reason 2, this man, after all of that happened, who was gonna clean that up?
He just made a whole mess and
He made a
expected.
gigantic mess. Who's gonna clean this up?
I
You know
think he
what?
expected the feeders who decided to live on
He can't
to.
force them.
Okay. I see what you're coming from because I was really upset because why are you making a mess everywhere? Now Sarah's
Yes.
just like, dang, I did all this.
Your
and now
concern was the mess?
I'm
Yes.
in a mess.
The concern was the mess?
B. Hear it out, right? Hear me out. The mess, yes. But then everybody left. Like right now, nobody, like people aren't really at the blood court anymore. So you
Oh
have
my
to imagine that
gosh.
these are decaying, and the smell. I just feel like because nobody else has cleaned it up, so it's still there. I have to clean up corpses. No.
I mean, they would
No.
ultimately end up kind of just, they
Nope.
would
No.
decompose.
Okay.
After
My
years.
thing is, they would have to clean that up when they get back.
Exactly. Who is responsible for this? Number 2 on the list was Zolvina. Not for obvious reasons. That one wasn't for
Oh.
obvious reasons. Like, okay, sure, she was a bitch. But still, it was because after all of this, after she turned Fae again, why are you such a bad fighter that you still died anyway? Like, I just feel like that was a complete and total waste. And now, once again, once again, because she went into why would you go into a battle and you don't know how to fight is my first question. But on top of that, once you're in the battle and you are fighting, she died. And her
She wasn't
dying,
optionally there, though. Was she?
They dragged her with
Right.
them.
So
I
she
mean,
didn't
she
really
went through the portal, but it's just
choose.
like you could have ran.
Didn't Taladeus bring her through that portal, or was it Fisher? Somebody brought her
Well,
through
Fisher brought them all through the portal, and like when they showed up, it was all the feeders were there. That part
Wasn't
I'm
she
not
unconscious?
necessarily blaming her for. That part I'm not necessarily blaming her for. I'm blaming her for the fact. Hey, and why doesn't she know how to fight? Why doesn't she know how to fight?
She runs her mouth like she does.
Exactly. So my thing is like the entire book, this girl has been running her mouth. Why are you running your mouth and you don't know how to fight? That's crazy to me.
She must have felt like she never had. Like she never had to.
And we see where that got her.
Mm.
Then number 3 on the list is Ishabal. I think that one's fairly obvious. That woman did not even look for Renfis, and I feel like I can't forgive that. I could even forgive her and Tal conspiring behind my back, but you didn't even look for Renfis.
Didn't
I
try.
just like rude. And so then
Laura
that
has been
brings us
clocking her teeth since the beginning too.
Mm-hmm. Sure would. Sure.
and then that brings me
was.
to the 4th and final person on the list, and that is unfortunately Renfis himself. Because I understand. I really don't actually, but sure, let's say that I forget what the name of the place was, but he got called into service. You couldn't send a messenger pigeon or anything. You couldn't let anybody know where you are. You couldn't send a rider. The first thing I would have done when those gates opened and Rempus came out, he's like, guys, I'm so glad I'm punching that man in the face. Because you had us confused. We were confused. We were lost. Everyone was panicking. Saris thought you were dead. And you're just sitting up here chilling in the mountains and you couldn't send word of nothing?
Do you think that if it wasn't an option, he would have done it though?
I feel like, why wouldn't it have been an option?
I mean, that's fair. I'm assuming that he didn't have any options.
I make
That's
no
my
assumptions
assumption.
for any man. I feel
That's
if he
fair.
wanted to, he would.
That's fair.
And that man
he
did not
didn't.
want to send a messenger pigeon for whatever reason.
I'll take that. That's fair.
Yep. That concludes
It's just
my
funny
beef
that
list.
everybody you have beef with or want to fight are like the most godly like fighters. I don't know how you would.
Because in my head, I'm Saris first of all. And if
Oh, okay, I got
fighting
it.
them, if I'm fighting them, then Kingfisher's fighting them too. So it's 2-on-1. And so I feel like we got that one. That concludes my beef list. Yes.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. But I'm thoroughly entertained.
I really was expecting villains. Like I'm thinking Bellicon.
Right?
Well, those are obvious.
that.
Like obviously.
Okay.
Obviously, we're gonna be beefing with Bellicon.
I got it.
Obviously.
Yeah. Right. No, we need to bring that back. I feel like you have a lot of beef with a lot of
A lot of
characters from
people.
books that we read, so we definitely
Yes.
need to run this back again with future books.
I also have a beef list of people outside of books. Well, not outside people, but like businesses that are all book related beefs. They're all book related beefs. But
Okay.
yes, it's not just limited to the books.
She's like Barnes and Noble.
They are on the
After
list.
you.
They are on the list. Yes, they are.
Not a good day to be a bookstore, I tell you.
Not when June comes around.
She got beef and she comes ready.
We can go over that list another day, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to know, despite all the beef, what did everyone rate this book?
I'll start. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. So why? Drawn out at some parts. It was good. I enjoyed it. Just was long for no reason, and then there's like plot holes and all this stuff. So like that's why I gave it 4 out of 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What plot holes did you?
Like not plot holes, but like things they only mentioned briefly,
Mhm.
and then they like what? Wait, hold on. Can we do this short?
Oh, so you feel like they didn't complete?
Complete? Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
I see.
That's
Not
fair.
plot holes, but like they can complete it.
I gotcha.
Yeah. But other than that, I enjoyed it. Yeah, just
So-
little stuff.
I think I genuinely don't remember what I gave my true rating for it, but if 9 times out of 10 I gave it a 4-star. Full transparency, I'm a vibes reader. I go in there for the vibes. Like I don't go in there like I'm not a theorist. I don't really theorize much. So if I'm going off of vibes alone, I gave it like a 4. I had a good time. I didn't give it 5 because again, I felt like the person that I wanted to see most in the book, or the person that I wanted the book to be centered around most based off of the synopsis, wasn't really as prevalent, I feel like, in this book as I wanted him to be. And obviously I'm speaking in regard to Carrion. Now, he was a pinnacle character, but I just feel like I wanted more of his story. And maybe I'll get that in the next book. And I wanted to see more of his like power be talked about. But again, we never really got to the depth of the rot. So perhaps we'll see all that unfold in the next book. But if we're going off of vibes, which is what I go off of, I gave it like a 4.
What did I give it? I gave it a 4 as well. Upon initial finishing. Do I change that now? I think I have. It might be like 3.75, but like 4, because after immediately finishing it, I was just like so tripped out by the plot twist at the very end. But then like the more I think through it, the more I'm like, oh, I don't know. There was other parts that, and I listened to it, so I didn't even catch any of the alleged typos or grammar errors. So I'd have to read it again to see if that changes things for me. But I think it's like a 3.75. A lot of characters could have been explored more. Hayden, why?
Yeah.
That actually, like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I'm so glad he didn't end up in book 1, because he was so, I don't want to say useless, but like unnecessary and useless
right.
are practically.
You're right. That was the perfect word.
Like, what was the point? All he did was cause strife for everyone.
Yeah.
And then
feel like
he was
had a purpose.
ungrateful.
To be honest with you, I forgot he was even in the book until you just mentioned it. Like, I forgot. That's how much I like don't think he needed to be there.
Yeah, his storyline in book 2 had no impact on the entire story. They still would have gone for the silver regardless, because they needed it. So they would have found themselves back in her home city and realm. So why Hayden?
Yeah, exactly. Could have been anyone.
I feel
Elroy would have been better.
Elroy would have been better. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like Hayden's also on my beef list, but he's another person that I felt didn't need to be explained. He brought nothing to the table. He wasn't smarter. He didn't have better strategy. Like he literally provided he can't fight. Like he provided no additional benefit at all.
If anything, he showed how slow he was, because he was like, yeah, they said Cyrus was killed by you. And they're like, did you see her though? And he was like, oh, well, no.
Yeah.
But I believed it.
Exactly.
What?
Like you just believed it. And then I don't know. I feel like they just brought him back because the last conversation that we recounted that Cyrus and Hayden had in the first book was like sour. And I feel like they just wanted us to kind of like close that a little bit. Like, oh, we need to have that resolved. They need to, just get back to that. What am I trying to say? Like they kind of just wanted to close that. How do you say it?
Close the loop.
Chapter?
not necessarily close the chapter, but we needed to like fix that
Resolve.
problem that they had. Like they had that sour conversation, and it's like, okay, she never gets to say I'm sorry to her brother, the things that I said about, and they just kind of wanted to like resolve that. And I don't know, maybe that's the purpose of him being in the book.
I feel like
it
he's
wasn't
gonna be
really
killed
a
off.
significant part.
At
It
all.
didn't really.
Mm.
It didn't really, truly. I feel like
anything,
they
it's
got into
worse.
another argument after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because he accuses her. Of,
Yeah.
what did he accuse of her of? Like,
Because the Madra said that she was working against, like, she was
Yeah,
an
that's what it
undercover
was.
agent for
Mhm.
Madra. She was actually working against everyone in the third. And I'm just like,
He pissed me off so bad.
make that make sense.
Like, boy, are you stupid? You've been knowing your sister for
Yeah.
how long, and you still think, you know what? Kill him
He
off.
is stupid.
Okay. Sorry, unalive him. Please.
Agreed.
Next book, first chapter, gone.
Not first chapter, gone.
First paragraph.
First sentence. So
Happened
he
off
has,
screen.
Don't even mention it.
he got taken by the rot.
Yep. And that sounds like something that he would do too.
The fact that he survived that entire battle pisses me off.
For real, what was he doing?
Because let's really be real about it, because he wouldn't have survived for real without them.
Yeah, but like no one knew where he was. I think he was passed out, right?
He was
Yeah.
passed out.
Yeah. He did pass
He's
out.
that useless. He's that useless. That's crazy. He
Oh
just had to
man,
sleep
yeah.
for a long, long time.
Sleeping
For
Beauty.
forever.
What about you, June? What did you rate the book?
I also rated the book 4 stars. I agree with T. I feel like there were a lot of, I won't necessarily say drawn out parts, but I feel like there was a lot of like random scenes or like random jumpings from one idea to another. And I feel like I do feel like there were some things that they didn't close the loop on. And for me, I too am a vibes reader, but like there are certain things that I did want answers to. And I had a list of questions at the end of the book about a lot of things, actually. Like a lot of things.
Do you think that they'll end up tying up those loose ends in the next book? Because it's how many books are supposed to be in this? 5?
I think 5, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they'll end up, based off of the questions you have, because I don't know.
Let me look at these.
Yeah, what are your questions?
I
And then
feel
we
like-
can do the
I
games.
feel like some of them might be answered. I want to know why Fisher's power worked, but also seemed to be even stronger in Zilvarin. That was not answered at all either, I feel.
Oh, like how
Then-
it randomly increased
Yeah, when they were fighting
Mhm.
against the scorpion demon thing.
Yeah.
after he said like his magic drains really fast,
Right?
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden he can defeat
had
an
double
entire
powers.
demon.
And I'm just
Of
like,
love.
why? Where did that come from?
Honestly, he could have lied. He's also not a reliable narrator.
Okay.
He lied about a lot of
That's
things.
facts.
No. We were in his head. He would have to be lying to himself.
He,
I mean, I don't think he's above that either. He, I mean, he's a liar.
He lied to himself.
I think he would. Or try to
Or
convince
he's-
himself of something.
or he's just an unreliable narrator. It's all omitted
Or that.
because we verbally. I don't know if internally he addressed feeling his magic waning, but I know verbally. Well, okay, yeah, maybe he did, especially when he's pounding against the wall or
Yeah.
whatever. But then, like, if you're losing your power, I want you to be weak and just use your like core strength.
Okay, hear me out.
Core
Unless you're
strength.
Kingfisher, I guess.
Look.
Use your core strength.
Look. He could have just used his Fey magic and ran out of that, but his God magic came up. You know what I'm saying?
And that, okay, you are onto something there, and
That
that
would make sense.
it makes sense, but that still lands him as an unreliable narrator and someone who continuously lies by omission.
But, like, he knew he was a god. So, like,
yeah.
it's not like he was unaware of his abilities.
He's like, I'm using my Fey made that shit.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, he did make a comment about some of the power draining, but he still came out on top versus a giant scorpion demon, which I don't know about you guys, but that seems to take a insurmountable amount
of
power.
Yeah. So back to what Caitlin says, an unreliable narrator.
He's got a lot going on.
But he just couldn't tell us that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, honestly though, it did not get answered.
It didn't.
I don't know if to your point, it did not get answered.
Yes. And then the rest of my questions were surrounding Bellicon. Bellicon is not a regular Fae. I want to know what the F Bellicon is, because how did his head get cut off? And this man is still alive. I'm highly confused. How did this man call Fisher? Fisher opened a portal. How did he call Fisher through the portal that Fisher opened? Like, I'm very confused. You can't tell me that that's a normal fit. That man is not a normal. How did they cut off his head and he's still alive? How do we kill Bellicon? That's my question. How does Bellicon die?
Yeah,
because they stabbed him. They stabbed him in the first book. They stabbed him with 2 god swords in the second book. I thought he was done for then. And then Kingfisher cut his head off. I said, yes. Now Bellicon is like, there's no coming back from your head being cut off. And then Fisher was just like, that's only going to slow him down for so long. What is this man? Because
is he a god?
I feel like he has to be, because there's no way. None of the rest of them can survive getting their heads chopped off.
Yeah.
A fae, a regular fae.
Exactly.
No.
It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
I also think, and this is, it's not a question. I just feel like, and this might get me a little teeny tiny bit of hate. I think that Saris was stupid for bringing Onyx back from the dead.
Oh. I was
better
with
not get
you.
any hate for that.
Okay.
Hold on. No, go ahead, Caitlin.
No, I'm gonna say I'm with you. I think actually I have like your rapid fire of your last 3 points are so valid, and
for sure.
The lack of magic system explanation or like world building, basically. I feel like we kind of stopped with our world building in the sense of orienting the reader to how the world works and just went into explanation. Like, this is, and not full explanation, like more descriptors, honestly. Describing like who are the feeders came out of almost nowhere, and then we get like all of these random things, and having not even 2, 3, 4, 5 almost tragedies, near-death experiences is one too many for me in a fantasy book.
No, that's
like,
fair.
Heart-stopping ones, you know? Like, and I feel like that just happened so much with, at that point, I think the only reason Onyx was brought back, yes, it was dumb for how it happened, is I feel like he's going to play a larger part. And that's another thing that's not really explained is he more of a familiar? Like, because he has a soul. It seems very clear. He has a soul. He can sense things and react more human-like than a non like he's more conscious for an animal. So like, yeah, there and that goes back to what T was saying, that a lot of things were introduced in the book that we either stopped and we don't circle back to because we're jumping to the next. And it's almost too many for me to think it would be answered in book 3.
Sure.
Because there's a whole lot of new stuff that is probably going to be the focus of book 3. Yeah, June?
I think that,
What is the Hathrax?
Oh, yeah.
What is the Hathrax?
That was
what is it?
Oh, yeah.
That he kind of explained a little bit, but he in a roundabout way.
Yeah.
Like I'm the beginning and the end, and
no
he's very indirect.
I think he's death. The beginning and the end.
Oh,
Yeah.
death itself. Huh.
See, and if that is the case, and that's what, like, of course I love Onyx. I cried when Onyx died. I was crying. But that being said, I just feel like that was a very selfish move. You decided to save a
Sure.
fox, and you got rid of that, whatever the gift was that the Hathrax gave her. You got rid of the unlocking rune that could have been used to sever all of your friends' allegiance to Belicon. You chose to trade that in for a fox? In the nicest way possible. Like, let's say that the fox doesn't die again. What is the lifespan of a fox? Like 10 years?
I don't know how old Onyx is anyway.
Exactly. So you traded the entirety of all of your friends' lifelong obligations to an evil tyrant to save the life of a fox that's only going to live maybe 9 years max.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
That was a crazy thing to do.
You know, it really made me mad. I'm like, girl, there's so many other underlying issues we are dealing with here. And I love Onyx, and I was so sad when he, we thought he died. And I was like, girl, come on. We got to get the move in. Like, stop crying. Suck it up.
There's a
Get
war
up.
outside.
Not suck it up.
Suck it
Listen.
up!
Hear me out. Hear me out. It was more, I was sad, but guess what? We got things to do, okay? Feeders, ride, people dying, all this is happening, turmoil, the Fey realm is in trouble. A fox?
Do we?
He's more than just a fox.
Okay,
then
but
I
that's
better
what I'm
find out
gonna.
in the third book who he is.
He better be a god. Onyx better be a god in animal form.
Again, I love Onyx.
I'm not saying that I
Yeah.
think she needed to, and I'm gonna use the term waste lightly. I don't think she needed to waste all that power on reviving Onyx.
Yeah.
But like, I can't deduce him to just a fox.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, that's two sides of me, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. One, I'm like,
feel
I'm
like-
glad he's living.
Mm-hmm.
There's the other side's like, girl, really?
Yeah, like I
'Cause
don't think she.
I will say,
definitely-
I do think that it is a waste. Like, not a waste because of Onyx per se, but
Mhm.
if she can bring people, like, she can bring one person back from the dead, because she can't use that rune anymore. Why would you,
Right.
like, I assume, worst case scenario, what if Fisher dies? You can't bring Fisher back anymore. You can't bring Grimfist back anymore. You can't bring Everlane back. Like, you wasted all of that on a fox.
But let's be real, like the amount of power it took to bring Onyx back almost exhausted her, and
That is
Onyx is tiny. I don't think she would have been able
Unless
to bring
he
Fisher
has
back anyway.
a soul, unless he's more than just a fox.
Now,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Yeah, unless he's more
part
than
of
just a fox.
soul.
And then that leads me to want to ask everyone: do we have this feeling, specifically June and T? Because for me, I feel like the attachment was not on page enough for that reaction to make sense. So I understand why y'all are like, it does, like, she should have
Yes.
saved that, because it was like the fox shows up, Onyx shows up. Let me give him his name. Onyx shows up in book 1, starts trailing them around, gets lost in the frickin' snow come book 2, and like all of a sudden Fisher is like needing to save him because of how much he like, I didn't read that development of attachment to Onyx. I understand the companion of having an animal. I have a pet dog.
Yeah.
If something happened to him, I would lose it, but I don't think we saw enough of that on page for it to not feel. But if they do have but if they do have a soul tie and Onyx has a deeper role in this book, then okay. It just, again, it was like lots of things were happening off page, especially with world building, with magic system, things not being answered. That any new thing that happened that doesn't make sense, it could have been handled differently, I guess, in the book.
Right. Agreed.
I think you bring up a valid point, because now that I think about it, I forgot Fisher wasted the rest of his healing abilities on Onyx as well.
Yeah.
This fox is just absorbing people's powers left and right.
So that concludes that Onyx is a very important character.
Yeah.
So we better see him in their book.
Shapeshift
Doing
or
a lot.
something. Turn
Yeah.
into.
I agree with Caitlin.
He's a
He
dragon. Just kidding.
might be Cyrus's familiar. I agree with
Yeah.
that.
Like, because that attachment formed really fast without Drew explanation. And obviously, no one really likes death of animals in a book. That's not what we're trying to say here. But
all,
it was
right.
just so. He popped out of nowhere. Like, he always just seems to be there in the nick of time.
Right.
And
that's true.
there's just so, I don't know, but I wish we got more of that buildup and like
Right.
the interaction other than him acting like a dog. Like the most
Right.
conscious thing we see Onyx do before the end of the book, to my recollection, is when Fisher conjured the trout and he gave him Onyx gave him the gift of the pine cone.
Yeah.
Like that's not
Yeah.
something a pet does in response.
I
like
agree.
of
Like
a,
you
of
said,
an
if we had seen
action.
more of their relationship throughout the book, or throughout both books, actually, it probably would make it a little bit more easy to justify why she saved him.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, it just kind of appears as if it's like a pet situation.
And they didn't have
while-
pets in her world.
Right.
So
Yeah,
like it's very
so-
weird behavior to be able to form that attachment.
Exactly.
Actually, I'm gonna have to go with Caitlin too. I feel like that fox does have to be a familiar or something because
Yeah.
I forgot
Mhm.
at the
Has to.
beginning
I
at the
agree.
beginning of the book, somehow Onyx was able to wherever in college I think they had left him.
Mhm.
Onyx
Mhm.
crossed all of those mountains
Yep.
to get to
Yep.
Cyrus.
You know what?
Like,
Yeah.
and how did he know where Cyrus was? How did he get through
Mhm.
the mountains? And Fisher was just like their Fae that like can't make it through the mountains, but the fox
Mhm.
did.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'll agree with Caitlin. It has to. Yes, there's something. Onyx is not
Something.
just a fox.
Yeah.
Caitlin
Yeah.
is such an influential queen. She's so good at.
And I cannot wait to see what the fox say. Never mind. That was
Yeah.
so lame. That was so bad. but I do from Onyx. And we get no true mention of Madra in this book
At all.
either. Like she's
Nothing.
just gone the whole, but like what is she plotting and scheming? Because I feel like we do see that she's able to also get people in this hive mind behavior of control, like mind control or whatever, on her own, and then whatever the heck Bellicon does. Like there's just like I wish she would have been able to. I wish we would have seen her a little bit in book 2, because now I feel
Yeah.
like there's just so much to have happen in book 3 that it's like I might be overwhelmed.
Yeah, no, I agree. Because, like you guys said, she introduced a lot in this book, and none of them were closed. So
Yeah.
we know that going into the next book, we're gonna she's gonna expand on them, and it might just be way too much. And then I'm assuming we're gonna get introduced to more things in book 3. So now we have a number of things that we never got answered in book 2. And then moving into book 3, we're going to get introduced to more things. And like you said, that just seems like it can be overwhelming.
Yeah. Yeah. Might be a little too full. Right.
For sure.
If we're thinking of food for thought. But speaking of food for thought, before we transition into some of the fun segments, I want to hear from y'all because this was something that was so big on Book Talk. Kaidan. Fisher's name reveal. What are our thoughts on that? And let's talk about it because I feel like that was so. Yeah, I want to hear what y'all think.
June, please.
Yeah, June.
I'm glad you
June.
asked. I'm so glad you asked, Caitlin.
Okay, good.
So I feel like, in the grand scheme of things, I like the name. I think it's very kingly, I guess I'll say. I do think that it is a bit of an abrupt shift from calling him Fisher to now calling him Kaidan. I get why some people feel some type of way about that. In the grand scheme of things, I feel like my opinion on the name and on the is the same as the cover art. Like when she had that giant controversy about the cover art for the first book. I feel like if the author wants to name him Kaiden, if the author wanted to handwrite the title of the book, let her do it. If you don't like it, in the grand scheme of things, I don't care. Like the people like I don't care because then I feel bad because Callie, she said she felt bullied online, and
Yeah.
I just wish that I could be a PR person for her in that instance, because the way that I would have gone on social media and I would have been like, okay, y'all hate the name Kaidan, you hate the cover of book 1, but in the grand scheme of things, come November 10th, 2026, where are y'all about to be?
In line
Buying
to
the
get that book
3rd
3.
book. Exactly.
Period.
So I don't want to hear it. If you keep it to yourself. Keep it to
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Those are my
Agreed.
thoughts.
Yeah.
T?
I like it. That's it.
She said point
That's
blank,
it.
period.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I agree with June. But yeah, I like it. Haters gonna hate. You're gonna read the next book, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it moving, keep it pushing.
Yes.
My
Mhm.
personal preference, I like his name. I do. But it also doesn't matter if I like it or not.
Yeah,
that part.
yeah.
It's his name regardless. That's just what his name is, and again, it doesn't matter if I like it. I don't care. Now if we're talking about like how stark the transition was from Saris going from Fisher to Kaidan, I understand why it was so abrupt because
Yeah.
like that's his name. Like she's trying
Yeah.
to condition herself to calling him what he should be called by. And once she figured out what his true name was, like why would you not
Not
call him
exactly.
that? I mean, I understand. I feel like maybe there should, and I don't remember because it's been a little bit of time since I read the book, but I feel like there were some parts where she started to call him, like in her internal dialogue, she was like starting to call him Fisher, and then she'll say Kaidan. Like
Yeah.
Correct
she
herself.
was still exactly. So I think we kind of saw that she was attempting to call him by his true name, but like again, that's his name. Why would she not? Why
Yeah.
would she not call him that? So
No,
I don't know.
100%.
People are gonna look for things to complain about, but
Mhm.
again,
Yeah,
at the
and
end
I
of the
feel
day,
like
it does
that,
not
yeah,
matter.
that's the dumbest thing to want
Yeah.
to complain about, I feel. And I know I shared this with y'all, but for me personally, the way I read it and seeing some of the arguments with people being like, I can't believe she didn't even ask him and start calling him by his birth name that his mother gave him,
She
that
wanted to know.
they had an entire conversation about why they could not get married. It's because you
Right.
exchange your god name or your birth name, whatever it's called, true name.
Mhm.
And he was insecure about knowing it. So this was
Mhm.
probably a missing puzzle piece for him. And then
Sure.
on top of that, if we take it into our modern day and our reality, we have a lot of people who are able to choose their own identity and
Mhm.
have a name that fits them personally, and then they go to their friends and want to be addressed by that name, and
Right.
then you're just gonna look at your best friend and be like, so sorry, I'm not calling you that
Right.
anymore. Like,
Right.
it would be different if I gave you a name that has no meaning and you don't care for it, but this is
Right.
a name his mom gave him.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I
For
don't
sure.
know. There's
No,
a lot
that's
there,
fair. Again, if I came to you guys and said, "Hey, my name's Monica now," you're gonna call me Monica because that's what I said my name is.
Mhm.
but
Like,
yeah.
Period.
if that's what his true name is and that's what he wants to be called for one, and he's been seeking, like he never knew his true name. Like
Yeah.
that was, like you said, part of his insecurity and the reason that he could never wed her.
It's part of
He-
his identity.
His identity, yeah. So like,
Mhm.
why would she not call him anything other
Or
than what his name is?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, like if someone can genuinely explain to me why she would continue to call him Fisher as opposed to Kaidan, and it makes sense, then sure. But I promise you, there's no way that you can explain this one away. Like that's
yeah.
his name. That's what you call him.
I'd be hard
Period.
pressed. Other than yes, it was jarring and yes, it was abrupt, but like
Sure.
that's nothing.
The whole
That's
thing was
water
abrupt.
under the bridge. Yeah.
Him finding his name was abrupt. Everything happened real fast. So she has to get acclimated with that really
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah. And I'm sure in
Also-
the next book they'll have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
There
I
just
want a
was not
wedding.
time.
I
Yeah.
want a wedding.
Same.
Me too. I think we'll get one
Yeah.
I hope
if
so.
everybody lives.
Ugh.
Don't say that.
I don't think
First of all-
everybody will. I don't think everyone will be in attendance at the wedding. But
Listen, the only person I don't want there
R.I.P.
is
Hayden.
Hayden.
Hate it.
I'm kidding. No, we're gonna say all this and then it's literally gonna be like Loreth.
Oh,
don't say that. I
Yeah,
can
I'm sorry.
definitely see Loreth not making it.
Everlane.
Oh shoot.
Oh, I
She
forgot
is on
about
her
I forgot
deathbed.
she was asleep all
What's
book,
going on
so-
with her?
Yeah,
She's still
that's
on
what
that
is
deathbed.
something we
on.
haven't closed because I think what happened after. I know Fisher's mom talked through her,
Mhm.
and then there was another scene, and I think this was during like one of the dreamscapes. Was it where? What was it? She ended up talking to
It
Everlane
was
again, and Everlane was not.
It was when Foley was about to die. Because of the rune that Isabel put on him. No, it might have been before that. But she was talking something about like the gate won't close or something like that.
Yes. Yeah. What was that?
Exactly.
Isn't that where Renfist was? Wasn't he back at the place where the gate that started it all and
Oh.
Nimerel was named?
Yeah. Yep.
Ajin?
Ajin? Yeah.
Isn't that where
and,
Renfield was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? Because like they made that whole
That gate
they
closed,
were-
but maybe it was when they had gone to the dungeon place thing, like the underground.
Oh yeah,
maybe,
yeah. That
I
one.
think that might have been it.
Or maybe
Yeah, but,
there's
like,
a gate
still.
where all the feeders are coming from Zolvar
Yeah.
and through.
Yeah.
Like a
We
portal.
don't know. That's the grand scheme of thing. We don't know, and it wasn't answered. Is Everlane
That's
gonna
true.
make it? We don't know.
Yeah.
Well, on a lighter note, we have a fun new segment that I am excited to talk about. You guys don't really know all that's involved in this, but June has also created some characters to play in this game as well. So I have a list of 2, and I think June says she has 4.
Oh gosh.
So the segment is called Bind, Bed, or Bury, which is a version of F, Marry, Unalive. So bind would be the equivalent of marry, it's your soul bound mate. Bed just for the night. Bury 6 feet under.
Or more.
Or more.
Okay, so the first 3 that we have: Hayden, Malcolm, and Bellicon.
Okay.
Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of It's Canon Pod. It was so nice to hang with all of you.
No. That is hilarious. Okay, so we have Malcolm, Bellicon, or Hayden. Oh.
Go ahead, B.
No, hold on.
Oh,
Let me
June,
think.
that's diabolical.
Yeah, honestly.
Do you have
is
an answer?
there an option to like self-eliminate? It's like, just can I opt in for the rot to take me?
Can I become a feeder?
I was just about to say that.
Okay, let me think. Okay.
Just to be clear, you said Malcolm, Hayden, and Bellicon.
Yes.
And you know what's so funny? When you said Hayden, I said, "Oh, this is gonna be easy."
Same.
Then you
Same.
proceeded to say the next 2 worst people.
I'm
All right, let me think.
gonna have to bury
Oh, my
Bellicon.
gosh,
I'm just
do
gonna bury
not wanna do
Bellicon.
this.
No, I don't either,
Okay,
but
that's fair.
I will bury Bellicon.
Oh,
Oh
gosh.
gosh. I guess I'll have to bed Malcolm and bind myself to Hayden. That useless
Oh.
son of a gun. But guess what? He's mortal, hopefully. And he'll be
It's not gonna last long.
Not very long at all.
That's hard. That one was hard. What? June. Hayden, Bellicon, or Malcolm? Ooh.
God.
So
Okay, can I ask a question? Am I Fae or am I just mortal?
Oh, that's a good question.
Let's say we're
Let's say Fae.
Fae.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wouldn't. Yeah, we're Fae. What's that one meme? It's like, she's like, I'm thinking. What does she say? What is it? I'm searching. I'm searching.
I'm finding
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm finding it. That's what it is. Fine, that's what it is. I'm finding it.
Okay. I'm gonna bury Bellicon.
Okay, now you and I are in the same debacle with that. Yeah.
I literally want to throw up.
And like, here's how I saw it. It's just one night with Malcolm, and then maybe since Hayden's so young, I can fix him, train him.
so build a man. Let's build him
Yeah.
up.
So
he's so impressionable, as we saw.
I am gonna bury Bellicon.
Okay.
I'm going to bed Hayden.
Oh,
and I'm going to bind Malcolm because I feel as if you keep your enemies closer.
Okay.
And my goal would be to, I'd assume if he's binding me to him, I'm going to know more about him than the masses, is my assumption.
Okay.
I feel like I would be able to devise a plan to take Malcolm out so that I can go live my life with the love of my life, Carrion Swift. That's my logic. So the binding is temporary, if I have that as an option.
It is in the Fae world, like being bound, like mated.
I mean, but if
it's like your mate,
you can't really like off your mate, huh?
No.
All right, then you know what? Scratch that. Bind Hayden, bed Malcolm, bury Bellicon for sure.
You can off a one night stand.
I'm definitely.
June, that was crazy.
I'm definitely gonna bed Malcolm then. Yeah.
Okay. T, what about you?
So bury Bellicon, because absolutely not. Am I mortal? Yes. So I can.
No, you're Fae.
You're Fae.
I'm Fae.
Yeah.
Can I
You
be
got
mortal
strength.
and assistance?
I mean, if
Do
you want
to be mortal.
No, but I'll be a Fae.
Wait, I need to know your logic. Why would you want to be mortal?
Because if I bed Malcolm, I could just kill Hayden as a mortal.
You could.
No, you're
see.
still gonna
You're
be
saying if you were bound to a, if you're mortal and bound to a
mortal. Oh, she's trying to get through. She's trying to find a loophole in the mate.
To unalive everybody.
The mate aspect.
And then I become a Fae, change it to a Fae. Then later on, and I'm free.
No.
You are down for. That's your ride or die.
Faded. And maybe I'll see through Hayden's flaws if we're mated.
No.
Okay. I would have to go with the same thing. Bed Malcolm, and then be tied to Hayden, I guess. Build a man.
Build a man. What about you, June?
So my answer was definitely different.
Okay. Say more.
So I was going to bury Malcolm.
I knew it.
Because he's too creepy to me. He's too
creepy.
I would have to bury Malcolm. I was going to bed Bellicon and then bind Hayden. But it's off of the logic that in the grand scheme of things, I know that Hayden's not going to last very long in Evalia. So I wouldn't be bound to him for very long.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's kind of that was kind of my thought process. Okay, friends. Bind bed, or bury Talladeius, Carrion, or Lorith? I went the opposite.
All three. Okay, Talladeius, Lorith, and Carrion.
Yeah,
I
you
already
have
wrote
to
this one, so
bury
you
one
go
of
first.
them.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
I know mine.
Okay, go. Go be.
I'm going to bed Lorith.
Okay.
I'm going to bind Carrion.
You're gonna bury
And
Talladeius.
yeah, that means I'm gonna bury Talladeius. I mean,
Oh,
he already
wow.
didn't want to be here anyway,
True.
so just helping him out.
Literally.
But like we've heard the tales of
Oh, sure, I get it, like the appeal, but like,
how he gets down.
I mean, I can have Carrion Swift every day too, and he got
Ooh.
around, so you know.
But even Carrion said, I
Oh,
don't think I
sure,
could keep up
sure.
with you. That was my
That
favorite
part.
little chapter when
Yeah,
he's like,
that was
That was
Eileen.
Yeah.
I was like, of course you do, Carrion.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have an answer?
yes. Bury Talladeius. He wanted to die, even though I would love to bed him, but no. Bed Carrion and be bind to Lorith. I love
I
him.
love Lorith too.
Me too. I
He's
love
got
him
a
so
smart
bad.
mouth. That's the
Interesting.
reason I chose to bet him, because I feel like he would talk you through it.
Not my man.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. June, what about you? Actually collect yourself. Collect yourself.
So I would bury Lawrence.
and keep going.
I would bury Loris regretfully. Very, very
Period.
regretfully.
Period.
I'd have
RIP.
to bed Tal. I'd have to
I
bed
get it.
Tal.
I get it.
I just feel like that man, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd bury
marathon.
Carrion. A
Yeah.
marathon!
Yes, girl.
And then
He would not let up.
And I had to experience that, you know,
would have
once
Yeah.
in my
how was
life.
Talladeius.
Yeah. And then
He
I
would
would
keep
marry
going for
Carrion.
centuries.
Yeah. No, I get. Yeah.
I would marry the crap out of Carrion.
Yeah.
Same. I get
Forever
that.
and a day.
He
Yeah.
would literally grow the plants for my bouquet for my wedding.
I didn't know where you were going with that. I was like, "Grow what?"
I mean, that too.
Because like three episodes ago, you were talking about Blossom.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know what was growing.
All of it.
For me, I'm the exact same as June. The exact same. I
Yeah.
would be bound to Carrion, bed Talladeius, and unfortunately, regretfully, bury Lorith. He's too hairy for me.
Aw.
It's too much
He
hair.
is a hairy man, isn't he?
It's too much.
Weird.
He's supposed to have like a beard and long hair. Just too much
Didn't
for
they cut it?
me.
They cut
Did
his
they
beard
cut
off.
it after?
Yeah,
I think
there.
Renfus like and him made a bet during like the bonus chapter of Quicksilver, and I think he had to
Oh,
cut
yeah.
it, didn't he?
Either way.
But granted, I don't know how much time has passed since then.
And
so
any
probably it's
man
grown
that's
back.
gonna be singing a song around a campfire, it's giving like that one scene from Barbie when all the boys pull on their guitars and they're
What did they
serenading.
sing? What did they sing? Wait.
It was like I
Would
think it was.
please.
It reminds me of bad experiences when I've been serenaded to by men when I did
Sure.
not want to be on the receiving end of a
Sure.
serenade. And they
Oh,
also
we-
couldn't sing, and I just
I can't
feel
have
like Lorith can't sing.
I don't
I think he can.
either.
I think he can play an instrument, but I don't think he can
Mhm.
sing, and I can't because he
Oh, I
would
don't
want to
know,
do
the
it all the
way-
time.
the way Fisher and Cyrus was making it seem like it was the most beautiful ballad. Like,
What if it was though? Like, what if he can sing?
I don't know. Their standards are kind of. Probably can't.
They were like, wow,
I feel like-
he's really good.
Hear me out.
Come on, Camp Rock.
Derek seems like the type of person who would be like, I don't know if he can sing. Like, he can't really sing.
I don't think Cyrus would do that.
In her head.
But she didn't. We were in
She
her
said
head.
She
said
teared
he can
up.
sing.
I was going to say she teared.
He sang. He's a good singer.
I think they were just focused on the words and
Maybe.
the fact, the response of the moment. Maybe some celestial beings were aiding him in that moment for the Quicksilver's benefit. I don't know.
Right, yeah, they wanted to make sure it sounded good.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
That's
June,
fair.
what are your next three?
Okay. My next three were Zolvina, Danya, and Ishabal.
Oh,
All right, I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
Yeah, same.
So, actually, am I ready? Okay. Oh, hold on. Yeah, somebody else go. I gotta think this one through.
Okay, I'll go. Barry Ishabal, bed Sylvina, and bind Danya. She would protect me down.
Mm.
Danya? Ishabal is a traitor,
Okay.
Yeah.
and Sylvina is a
Traitor.
scary human being and like petty.
Very
Yeah.
And has like and she's dissing my friend. No. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. She's a little ugly to me.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. I was going back and forth with Ishabel and Sylvina, but I think I'm gonna bury Ishabel.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the same purpose. She's a traitor, and then the whole Rempus thing, like,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
Sylvina, because her and Taladeus, they used to like,
They used to run
They-
around. So
you know what I'm
she,
saying? So like, she got experience with Mr. Taladeus. Yeah, I'll bet her.
maybe she'd invite him too.
You know what?
Oh.
We never know.
You never know. And I'm gonna bind Danya. She got a mouth on her though. We might tussle. But
But she'd be down for me.
for sure, yeah, she's a ride or die heavy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I would actually say same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Ishabel, bye girl. Zelvina, and Danya, cool, whatever. I like her. She's not that bad. She's
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah.
I
She's
can
alright.
install a wig on her if she really wants one.
She says she gonna rock that like shaved side head.
Mhm.
I can give
Shit,
her a
that's
Her
good.
Rihanna
hairstyle.
Disturbia era.
Okay. What about you, June?
I fear that we have very different tastes.
I mean,
Oh.
your facial expression, and like as soon as I spoke my
Yeah.
piece,
Something tells me that June does not like Danya, so
I was going to kill Danya, yes.
that's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I say that
Yeah.
because you decided to off Lorth as well, and something told me you would do the same with Danya.
she's
But I
getting rid of the
regretted-
Lupo Perelia.
I
One
regretted having to off Lorth. I regretted that. I would not
Okay.
regret burying
Danya.
Danya.
Okay.
So I was gonna bury Danya. I was going to bed Zolvina, and I was gonna marry Ishabel.
You
The
treacherous.
traitor?
Was she a traitor though?
She's
Yes,
under
yes.
spells.
How?
She's under spell.
She worked
Look.
with Taladeus to do that whole thing,
To
Without
end
telling
the blood
anyone.
court.
but she was
Hold on.
supposed to be healing Like,
Yes.
Everlane that whole time.
She was
and
still healing Everlane.
Everlane's still in the bed,
She is still in the coma.
laid up,
She wasn't dedicating enough time to healing
Seizing.
Everlane.
seizing. She
Never
had
went
seizures.
to look for Rufus. And like Caitlin said, help conspire that whole thing that Taladaeus did that you were mad at Taladaeus for doing.
She created
really
the
attracted
juice,
to
the
powerful
Kool-Aid.
And Isha
I
brought very
fear you need therapy.
Therapy! Strike 2. Hey, everyone, if you're listening, please make sure that you like, follow, subscribe, and comment so
help.
that we can pay for June's therapy bills. Every
1-800
comment.
BetterHelp.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh.
No judgment. June.
Stop. Yeah, no, that was just really funny.
We love
We
you.
accept
Thank you.
I actually love the way your brain works. And when,
For sure,
because
yeah.
you decide when you give grace.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And it's like so double
Unapologetic.
double standard.
Yeah.
dude.
and she stands 10 toes down on that.
But I love it so much because it's like, you know what, though? I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
I
For sure.
support my girls' rights and wrongs.
Period.
Thank you.
Period.
So I do have a group of 3 girls now. We're on the same wavelength. This is insane. We have Saris, Everlane, or Talena.
Okay.
Caitlin, that was literally one of mine.
Oh, wow.
That was literally one of mine.
We're like literally twinning this episode. We're sharing. I didn't see any of hers, and I removed mine from the
The doc.
Yeah, so that we could do it this week without anyone knowing. But wow, okay.
So
then
you said Everlane,
Saris
Talena,
and
and
Talena.
Saris?
Mhm.
Okay.
You got it?
No.
Oh,
I'm trying to remember.
Talena's the healer.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay, go off.
So I am going to. This don't sound bad. I'm going to bury Everlane.
Is she already on that deathbed?
I was
Oh.
gonna say she got one foot out the door anyway, so let me just
Sorry.
go ahead and help her out. I'm going to bed Saris, and I'm going to bind Talena.
That's
I just love her down
Yeah.
bad. I love her.
She's
She
the
seems like
most
a loyal,
helpful.
Yes, loyal, very helpful. And she's got such good vibes. I love her.
Yeah.
Period.
She would
Yeah,
take
she's
care of
wifey
me.
material for
And she
sure.
could heal me.
That's where my head was. I'm like, I know I'm good no matter what. Like,
Yeah.
she got me.
She got me.
Yeah.
What about you, T?
No cap. I had the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, not gonna lie. Because I'm like, Sarah's girl, you can bring Fisher around, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But also, Selena, she take care of me. She wifey.
Yeah.
Like, who wouldn't?
And Everlane, sorry, girl.
Yeah, Everlane.
I mean,
still
Everlane.
sleep.
I was gonna say she ain't said nothing since book 1.
Book
so
1.
you know.
Yeah.
Fair. June?
I too was gonna bury Everlane. Not even because she has one foot out the door, but because in the grand scheme of things, has she been useful to the group? No.
No.
She got taken.
She got kidnapped, and that's the reason that they were all in the maze again in the first place. So I
Hayden
feel like,
and Everlane.
yeah,
Mm.
they're both
2 pieces
liabilities.
pod.
So I will be burying Everlane. I would bed Talena, and I would
Mhm.
bind Saris.
Why?
Okay.
I'm curious about that one. I knew you were gonna be different, but I'm curious about why you would bind Saris.
Again, I do like powerful people,
Yeah,
and
okay, that's fair.
I feel like if I bind Saris, she comes with Fisher too. So
That's
I'm getting
fair.
a 2-for-1
That's
special
fair.
with that one.
That is very fair.
Oh my. That's hard. I also would bury Everlane. Sorry. She's good.
Rest
I'm
in
just
peace,
waiting
girl.
for her to be great. But I'm waiting. I mean,
Fair.
I see the benefits of
Mhm.
all ways the other two could go. But I think, honestly, I don't think I could deal with Saris more than one day.
Yeah.
She
Same.
annoys me sometimes. So
Yes.
we're gonna bed Saris because I'm like, girl, get it together.
Mm-hmm.
And then Talena just has her head on straight, it
I
seems.
know. She's so mature.
Exactly.
She's so mature. She could take care of me. She could heal me. She'd probably cook for me.
Right?
She'll let me be baby girl.
For
She'll let me
sure.
be
Yeah.
like I can just be soft with her.
Yeah.
She'd
Yes.
give me the soft life.
Exactly.
You know,
Love that.
Saris would
Love
give me
that.
nothing but strife.
we gotta do this. We gotta do this.
And
Question.
grief.
I'm
Question.
tired.
Question after
Everything.
question after question.
Don't have time for that. Don't have time for that.
I don't know.
But a good time for that one time.
Absolutely. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. She seems
Yeah.
experimental.
Yeah.
I'm just saying she'd be a great time.
like in this scenario, would you be the top?
That's a good question.
Because I can't. I can. Because girl, what the? I don't know. I'd be switched.
She said, would you be the
Wow.
Because
Wow. 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 No, I would not.
Welcome to an episode
Um,
of It's Canon.
Oh my gosh, June, what's your last one then?
Okay, my last one is non-Fae edition.
Okay.
Oh, is Elroy in this list?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no. I didn't
Okay,
even
good.
It's not better.
Oh, Lord.
Oh no, is it that guy who starts? Tell us.
Okay, so we have Onyx, we have Archer,
Girl, no. Girl,
and we
stop.
have
Stop.
Amnashakrai.
You're lying.
Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on.
In this scenario, we
Hold on.
are animals. That's
what are
insane.
we? Yes, that's what I was gonna say. What are we?
June, you're
What are we?
okay.
That's
how
a
about
very good question. I
let's-
don't know the answer to.
Because
we're gonna-
I refuse to answer
We're gonna-
if I am a mortal human.
we're gonna change the prompt. We're gonna do familiar, which is a
Okay.
lifelong companionship bond with an animal, like pet, non-sexual. And then we're gonna do bury, and then we're gonna do foster.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like
June was like,
foster.
"Ugh."
Okay, hear me out. Would you?
I really-
You say, what are we? We're Quicksilver. We're the. We're
Oh.
Quicksilver.
Huh? Wait, say that again?
Oh.
We're Quicksilver. So we're the.
Okay, so
Quicksilver.
we're. I think in this case, since we're changing it, we could still just be.
Yeah, human or fae.
Yeah.
But a Quicksilver game would actually be fun.
That would be fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So
I
for the
still
sake
wanna
of
know the Bedberry bind, but
no.
I'll allow it.
I like what Caitlin said.
We can do- okay.
I'll go first.
Okay. Yeah.
I would foster Archer. I would have Onyx be my familiar, and I would unfortunately send to the adoption center Namshakrai. Even though
Okay.
that's what got everyone in the mess in the first place.
I was gonna say, yeah, we need to just go ahead and off it. But mine is similar to yours. Just the first two were swapped. So I would. It's still bury, right?
Yeah,
For-
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So yeah, I would bury Amnashakrai. Too big. Very dangerous. Tried to bring down a whole population of people. We're not doing that. Kill it. So, I
Oh,
would
man.
foster Onyx and I would have Archer as my familiar, simply because in Brimstone he showed that he was a real one.
Okay, that's true. And honestly, you're right, because and he can draw baths and bring me food.
I mean, and like, can you imagine that? Like, yeah, he's also gonna take care of me, right?
Yeah.
And he's a real one. Like he was not playing. He sacrificed himself. Like, yeah.
I
That's
mean,
my
so did
familiar.
Onyx, to be fair.
He did. But I think, I don't know, Onyx can't draw my bath and make my dinner, and X, Y, and Z. So, you know,
Yeah.
it's like a
Fair.
it's a double whammy.
Yeah. What about you, T?
Skip me.
Okay, June. June, you got an answer already?
I will forever be the different one.
Let me say mine first.
Her familiar
Let
is
me
going to
say
be on
mine
Nasha
first.
Cry. Watch. Go ahead.
Let me say mine first because that's so funny. You say
That is a power move.
It is, because that's yeah.
It's funny you say that because I say, oh, you're gonna hate me. Barry, Onyx. I'm sorry. I know.
This is about to be June's exact response to.
Right.
Keep going.
We should have known that, because based off of their responses about Onyx and whether or not he should have been revived, this is telling. Okay, proceed.
At least they're consistent.
Look, hear me out. I love Onyx so bad. I would cry, but like, look, familiar.
Oh,
Archer, my familiar.
Okay.
And then Foster, I'm not sure cry.
Okay.
That's
I feel like June's is switched.
Yeah, same.
The first two. Is it?
Yeah. So
Is it because of Nasha Cry is powerful?
Yep.
No.
Oh. Enlighten us then.
So I would bury Onyx. I would be very sad to do so. I would be very sad to do so.
So shocked.
He is just a fox. I would foster Archer, and Nam Shakrai would be my familiar. Not because he's powerful, even though yes he is. Well, it was partially that, and partially because I want to live out my inner Daenerys Targaryen dream.
I can't.
You know what?
I want to ride a dragon like Violet.
It is a big old dragon too. That's a
Yeah.
huge dragon.
He's
Okay,
tearing
girl.
thighs. Yeah.
I need a big boy. There's
Ew.
coffee
You know what?
seasoning on her. Well, that's the end of that little fun news segment. Don't know if we'll bring it back.
Ironside Academy, we could absolutely do it.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get into it.
There's way too many of them. I can't
That's a
choose.
whole
So
episode.
many combos. Literally.
No, well, I think we'll have to keep it to Barker Bite because I can't bring myself. Well, there are characters I would bury, but like not if if you give me 3 of the alphas.
She said, "We're
Sorry.
keeping all of them."
I don't waste talent.
Period.
Don't waste talent.
Period.
And those boys are talented.
Yeah, we don't waste talent around here.
They are.
Let me finish this book.
That I know of.
Yeah, you need to.
Let's
So
go. Let's get
now
it.
we're gonna get into Barker Bite. Smash or pass?
Mm-hmm. So number 1, Obvi, Kingfisher.
Oh, Bark.
Bark.
Kingfisher or Kaiden?
Kaiden.
My bad. Yes.
Bark.
Kaiden.
Yeah.
Barking.
Well, actually, no, because the last taste I had of him in my mouth, he was lying to me. So maybe Bite.
Ooh.
I'm barking.
Still barking that.
Mm-hmm.
Still barking.
June.
What?
I mean, he made me mad, but
Not that mad.
I'm still bark.
I'm barking too.
Okay.
I'm far
Okay.
too easy.
We are easy.
I'm far too easy.
Okay.
7-foot female.
Okay, I'll park.
Yeah.
Woof,
I'm like,
I don't need to
Whoa.
twist your arm.
on.
The less people for him, the less I have to compete with. So you can
Whoa.
go ahead and
Whoa.
fight. You can fight.
Whoa. whoa. Wait a minute. Think I love my conscience in the sixth dimension. Okay, yeah, no. Mm. If it's Fisher, it's Bark. If it's Kaiden, not for the name, but because of what happens in the last half of the book, it's a bite. But if we come book 3 and Kaiden is on some groveling, Bark.
Oh, he's got a grovel?
I need him to.
I want to see that so bad.
That man on his knees?
You literally, I don't
Yeah, I
care
need
if you
that.
saved me and you did all this. You
Whoa, what?
lied to me.
You a liar.
I might be getting my books wrong, but didn't he do that at one point in Quicksilver or something? He was like, Saris, where do you want me on my knees? I think because he had to like beg for forgiveness or something. He did something.
Called her an altar and all that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He was like, where do you want me on my knees? I'll get on my knees. And I need that again. Run it back. Run it back.
Give me that.
Run it back.
100%.
Number 2, also a gimme, Carrion.
Bark.
Bark.
All day
Bark,
long.
bark, bark,
Bark.
bark.
I mean, I'm the loudest dog in the room.
I'm howling at the
Bark
moon.
like you want
I
it.
mean, yes.
Mm.
I on all fours.
I want that
Absolutely.
man. I want that male.
Immediately.
And we have
No.
Hayden.
Bite. Matter of fact, let's bring back Muzzle just for him.
Right, yeah. Yeah. for
Detain
sure.
him.
Just because he's a traitor and doesn't care about his sister and his dog.
No, because he's stupid.
gotta
Let me
stop
quote
it.
June. I think he's
Useless
stupid.
is stupid.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you
should have
useless
just
and
stayed in
stupid.
Zilvarn. Like,
Yeah. Also,
From the
bite.
beginning.
Yes, I do consider
Yeah.
him stupid too. Yeah.
yes. Very.
Yeah.
Lorith.
Bite.
Bark. Barking.
We brought him
That's
up
my man.
the first episode, and I think I said bite then too.
You did, I believe, yeah.
And I will
I'm
maintain.
barking.
Is Bark what is entitled in Bark? Is that just like a fling
want
or
him.
like we're getting married?
You
Bark
want
is
that man.
smash. Just
Yeah.
his
Oh,
smash.
okay, Bark.
Yeah.
I mean,
Killing him.
What?
What?
did you bury him?
Oh, yeah, you did bury him. But she
was
did that. She
regretful.
didn't want to.
Okay.
That was a very regretful bury.
Yeah, because if she could have had both Taladeus, who was it? Was it
Taladeus,
Taladeus in
Carrion,
there?
and
Yeah, it was
Lorith.
Taladeus,
Carrion.
Yeah,
Carrion,
if she could have
and
had
Lorith.
both, she would have. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would have,
Yeah.
yes. But
Yeah,
someone
that's-
had to
yeah.
die. And it was
So what
regretfully Lorith. Okay, we have Renfis.
Bite.
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 He's
Why does
just,
everyone want to bite Renfis?
Because
He
I just
just
feel like you said,
seems-
even though I don't think he could have contacted anybody about the fact that he was at Ajun Gate, something about it rubbed me the wrong way. I just didn't like that when he opened that gate, there was like no concern. Like, you knew there was a rod out here. You knew we sent you out here to go figure out all of this information, and then we couldn't find you all of a sudden, and you're smiling in my face like this is just normal. I didn't like that bit.
I just imagine him as like a very grizzly Viking. Like,
I do too.
that's how he reads to me, and like, not in a hot vibe way.
See,
More of
I like Vikings, but
yeah.
Me too.
I'm with B. I just feel like
But
he's very inconsiderate. Like that whole
Yeah.
thing was just very inconsiderate.
Would dry me up. That turns me all the way off.
Yeah.
That alone, I'm just like, I don't want you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Unanimous. We have Foley.
Bark.
Bark.
There's something
it's
about
the
you.
gold
It's
fangs.
the
He
fangs. Yeah, it's the
makes me
gold.
feel
Ugh.
like a
It's the gold
dangerous
fangs.
woman.
Period,
Something-
Caitlin. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
What?
What?
Oh my. Oh my. Any others?
Bellicon.
Muzzled.
Wait,
Muzzle.
Bellicon? Oh yeah. Is muzzle an option?
Mhm.
Scenario. I
Yeah,
need something
muzzle.
more severe than a bite.
Muzzle.
Actually,
Yeah,
no.
muzzle.
Feeder bite.
Bury him.
Feeder bite.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
I will take his power. Feeder bite.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
then leave him
the
to rot.
Zavaran feeder specifically.
Yeah.
June.
I'll use my broken off arm. Are you gonna bark for Bellicon?
Just once.
Oh
June, hold on,
Lord.
you've got to be lying.
I can say that I've been the king of all of what?
It's the power.
When my
It's the power.
imagination for Bellicon is like it's this old, shriveled up looking man.
No,
He's
he's
not-
Oh,
not
no.
old.
I actually see more of like Mr. Malfoy, but with like darker hair.
Okay, that's fair.
Lucius.
That's fair.
Mm.
I'm still not betting that man. I'm biting. Absolutely
yeah, no.
not.
Yeah. Barker bite Tal.
Oh, bark. Without question.
Bark.
Right.
All night.
All
Bark.
night long. I need to stop
Archer.
doing that.
Can we do Archer?
night.
Archer.
Huh?
Why
Can
are
we do
you
Archer?
so insistent
Do you want?
on doing these characters?
First of all, that sounds painful.
Oh.
Right. He's a fire sprite. Are you okay?
Yes, I got one. What was
I'm not done with this yet. I'm actually so
Concerned a little bit?
confused. Even why, June? And what is your what's your answer first?
I was gonna
It's-
bite.
Okay. Fair. You should.
Right.
Proud of you.
It's concerned at first.
Why did we toss him out?
I think she's trying to bait us.
He's adorable.
Rage bait.
He's adorable.
To
Right.
smash? Like shifter romance style? Like, dude.
I was just curious.
She's trying to bait us. Like I said, she wanted to see would they if given the opportunity.
Next time we're letting you answer first, and then so then you can't even feel out our responses.
Yeah.
I think you were gonna say park, and that's fine.
Matter of fact, what was that? Remember when they went? I don't know where they went after the battle when they went through the portal, and then they stayed at those like centaur-esque.
Oh.
Them like half.
yeah.
It was like a woman.
Horse.
Yeah, half horse. Was it half horse? It wasn't a
Yeah.
centaur though.
They were
It
centaurs.
was something else.
The centaurs.
Were they
Minotaur?
centaurs? I don't.
know. I
Minotaurs.
can't remember.
Goat.
I don't.
Half goat.
It was half goat or something like
Half
yeah.
goat.
Oh, a
It wasn't half
fawn.
horse.
Oh,
like-
like
Remember?
Grover
Tumnus?
from Percy Jackson?
Oh, I went
I don't remember
Tumnus
what
from
it was, but
Narnia.
they stayed at like that woman's house. She was
Yeah.
half goat and half. I think it was half goat, wasn't
A
it?
satyr.
Yeah.
Satyr.
Yes.
That's what it was.
I just
That's
had
what
to.
it was.
I just had to lock into my Greek mythology.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, June. Bark or bite.
For the goat lady?
Not the lady, the man. No,
Or
Either.
however you want to.
either, yeah.
That's a bite.
Why are you acting so confused by this question? the goat
Right.
lady? Really?
You threw Amnasha cry out. And that's the weird one, right?
I feel like that was a valid one.
I mean, as many people who are like barking for Taryn on Book Talk,
That's fair. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say that.
Exactly.
Yeah. but you had one
I
too?
mean,
I can't remember their names. The brothers.
I wanted to say Cain and Abel, but
You know, let's say Cain and Abel.
no, I don't think
Let's
I
get
that
it out.
sounds right.
it is
Probably.
biblical.
There she goes. That's the clip we've got
I
in
think-
every episode.
I think
I'm weak.
It was Crave and Githran.
I was
Oh, wow,
so
we're
close.
way off the mark.
I was
Way
so
off.
close.
Crave.
Get the
Do they got the
right
same mama? You think, or just same daddy?
I don't know, but Everlane fits in here somewhere.
Everlane,
'Cause-
Kaidan, Crave, and Ithran
So I would have barked.
for both.
Not Githrin. That's a stupid
Why?
name.
Just because of the name? Yeah, you can't really say that in bed, can you?
Yeah, no. At all. I'm a bite Githy.
Yeah, same.
But I bark for
But
Crave.
Crave.
Yeah, that's a little sexy. I like that one.
Yeah.
Crave.
Yeah. Bark.
I
That's a
mean,
good
if
one.
I'm being completely honest, I'm easy. I'll take both of them.
They all probably fine if they look
I'll
like
bark.
Fisher.
I'll bark. I can look past the name.
Bite.
Both.
Yeah.
Why?
Their personalities are ugly, and they're very, very cruel.
Fair.
They
Are
get
they
pleasure from
cruel?
pain. They literally had a woman in shackles.
Yeah, you know what? I'm changing my answer. I'm gonna bite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
bark.
bite both.
They don't like
I forgot
women.
That happened. I forgot that happened.
I totally forgot that happened.
Yeah. I too forgot.
Gotta help y'all see the light somehow.
Here she goes, influential, as always.
Hey, we all have done things before we realize who that person is.
Yeah, fair. Fair.
But this time we could infer that maybe they're not the best. We're pretty much at the end of what we didn't get to in the last episode. So what we'd really love to hear from everyone who's made it this far into the episode is, what would you like to see on future episodes of It's Canon? We have fun segments like Barker Bite or Is It Canon? We definitely would love to hear from y'all on bookish takes and have us, see if it's canon or not. I want to hear all the thoughts. So let us know what you think we should discuss on future episodes.
Thank you all for watching. If you would like to see more, we will actually be meeting each other for the first time this weekend, and there will be a lot of chaos, honestly. It'll be a lot of chaos, a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and you can see it posted on our YouTube channel here. You can see it posted on the It's Canon TikTok, as well as the It's Canon Instagram.
Yes, and that is at It's Canon Pod on all platforms. You'll be able to find us there. B, take it away. Let us know that we should go read, or tell us that we should go read our book in the way that you do.
Tell you what to do. Let me talk you through it.
Yes.
As always, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of It's Canon. It's been a fun time, and now it is time for you all to go read your book like a good girl.
Why does it do it every time?
It's a whisper.
I don't
this
know.
time. Like a nice whisper.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I hope you all go read your books.
I get better every time.
It's getting better every time.
See, that was
Guys.
good.
I wish I could do that.
Well, that's all for today. Tune in next episode for more chaos and fun. And as always, that's actually what I say on TikTok. That's not what I say here. And that's canon.